Hi coloring friends, welcome back. In this video I thought I would do a little bit of a supplies haul video for you and show you my latest purchase, and I hope you don't mind. The window is open, so you might hear some birds and maybe the wind a little bit, but other than that nobody is outside. It's still quite early in the morning, and so I hope it won't be disturbful for you. And yeah, as you can see, I got some stickers, and so far basically I had like the clear stickers because that is the one that I can use the most, because it's applicable to quite any picture. But then I saw the videos by our lovely Jay, and she did like several videos about her stickers purchases, and I could withstand quite a long time, but I think when I saw the third video it was over and I went crazy and I got all these stickers here. So yeah, but I have to say, for my defense, that in the shop in which I order I have to pay like shipping, and they don't have free shipping for when you reach a certain amount. So I basically just order once a year, so I keep up, I save up for the things that I want to have, and then I order just once a year, and then I order a little bit more to save the shipping. So as you can see, I've got a really few nice stickers here, and I couldn't decide. Those look like very similar to each other in the bottle. This one is the sorbet, then I've got rhubarb, and I've got cranberry here. The cranberry is a little bit more reddish, those are more pinkish, and this one is a little bit more light pinkish with, yeah, I will show you the swatches maybe. So I've swatched these new colors here, and it's quite dark in here. I'm not so sure if you can see it very well. Let's zoom you in a little bit. But basically up here there are the three colors like sorbet, rhubarb and cranberry, and I don't know if in the video the difference in color will show up. This one is the lightest color of all of three. This one is the cranberry is the most reddish color, and yeah, there you can basically see the swatches of all the other stickers that I got. If you need more information of any of those colors, you can just ask me. But for now, I'm just wanting to tell you which are my favorite new ones that I got. For just now, I find that the mermaid tail is like a really interesting color, and I think this will be quite usable. And I also really like the enchanted. This is like a purplish glue, and the glitter in it is also purplish. It's a really nice color. The icicle has really big glitter particles compared with the unicorn, which has like a really small particles, but from the color itself it looks quite similar. So yeah, let me just quickly show you the icicle. It has a bigger opening, so because of the glitter particles, which are a lot bigger, so that they would come out just nicely, right? And so then of course the cayman and the sea foam are really pretty colors. Orange slice, not so much my case, but I really like the copper, the cinnamon, mercury glass, really interesting color. It's a little bit of silvery champagne, I don't know. And then the gold dust is like black with golden glitter included, and the goldenrod, yeah, just pretty. So these are the swatches, and I will show you. I also did the swatches on black paper, so that you could see the difference. Of course, the appearance of those colors and glitters is a little bit different depending on the surface or underground that you put them on. And for example, the sorbet is a lot darker on black paper. Also the Grape Crush, which was a really light color. The Mermaid Tail is a little bit darker, but the Mermaid Tail is still pretty much like it is on the lighter colored paper. And yeah, I hope you can see it. So yeah, so I got a lot of those little stickles, glitter glue, and I went totally crazy with it. And yeah, but I hope that I will be able to use all of them. I mean, look at that, I got like 4 violet stickles, but I have to say they really look all different when you apply them. So let's continue with some basic stuff. I've got this Spectrum Noir Sparkle Glitter Brush Pens. So these are the clear brush pens. So I just took them out of the package, and yeah, I've got this triple pack with those, because the clear glitters we basically always can use, but I have to say that I don't know how much I will like the Spectrum Noir. I never had one before, so let's just test it out and see how it sparkles. A sec. Yeah, just for anybody who doesn't know, we have to remove this little yellow security thing here, and then those two things, when we put them together, they are like getting connected, and then it basically should work. Not quite sure, here's still a gap, not sure if that is correct, but yeah, let's just try. And then to activate it we need to push maybe a little bit. Yeah. Okay, I got it activated now. We need to shake and push it a little bit, and then wow, that looks really pretty, I have to say. Here I just lose a little bit too much, which is sad. But wow. I don't know even if you can see it, but I really like it. It's yeah, it's clear liquid with really small glitter particles, and those are like a silvery color. It's too sad that I lost a few drops here. This is like a waste of this product. It's really sad. Wow, but let's spread it a little bit. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm curious how it will look when we apply it to a page actually. Wow. Pretty much like it. This seems to be a good one. Wow, can you see the sparkle? I know those sparkle pens, they are often, you can't really see the sparkle in the camera, but it really sparkles a lot. So, let's continue. Then I got a new wing of Stella. For those of you who follow my videos might have heard that I haven't had that my wing of Stella was empty for quite a long time, and this is because as I just told you, I don't order that often at this shop because of the shipping cost, so I needed to wait basically until I had enough stuff that I wanted to do that. And yeah, but now was the time I got finally a new Wing of Stella brush, and this is also the clear one with the fine glitter in it. And when I remember correctly, this glitter is golden, so let's do a comparison. Here again we also need to remove this little thing here. Then the two parts get connected. Oh, and you can see the liquid here. It's not a whole lot included in here, I have to say. This was quite expensive, and it's just filled up until like the half of the pan. Oh, not very much, I have to say. So don't be wasteful with it this time. Ah, there's some, and it looks golden. Yeah. I hate it. Always using too much of it, but this is golden. Wow, I really love this glitter. No, we are not alone anymore. So as you can see, this glitter is golden, and that is really what I love about the Wing of Stella. I love that it has golden glitter in it. So it's basically good to have both of them. Then we have a silvery glitter and a golden glitter. And I always hate when I lose so much product because it's really not much in here. The liquid is just until up here, and this product was really expensive for me. So yeah, it's not a lot of product in here, but I love it. I love how this looks, and yeah, it's so beautiful. So what else did I get then? So I also got those mini ink blending tools. The light conditions might be not the best at the moment because it's quite dark in here, and I just have my overhead light on, so it might be a little bit blended and blending, but yeah, let's continue. So I got these little mini ink blending tools, and now you would ask, where's the ink pads? So I do have a few ink pads, and I also had a blending tool or an ink tool, but my one was a square one, and I really wanted to have this round or circle blending tool. So because I think that I could do more harmonious blending with it without harsh lines that I always getting with the squared one. So I will try that out. Okay, I basically just open it so that we could take a little bit of a look at it, and we can, this is with, we can remove it so that we can change it when we use different colors, and then yeah, we could just, should we try it? Give me a sec. So we can't do a test now because I couldn't find my inking pads. So then I got those Perfect Pearls powders. Those are like pigment powders from Ranger, and I really do like those pigment powders because you can mix them with water, and then you can make it as shiny or as not shiny as you like. And this is more glittery. This is more glittery one, while this is of course more shiny. and so I do like to use them for different things. So you can either mix those powders with your watercolor paint and create your own shiny colors. And I will show you an example where I did that, where I've mixed those powders with some watercolors and then did a background with it, and I really like the effect of it. Or I also really like to use them for just outlining, for some highlights in a picture. So I will get some examples to show you. So on this picture you can basically see how the effect might look when you mix them with some watercolors. So I had some blue Perfect Pulse powder and I've mixed it with some blue watercolors, and I get a really shiny color, and I hope you can see it. You have to look at the background. So there is where I've used this mixture, and it looks really kind of interesting, I think. And then I also like to use it for like doing like those little highlights here. You can see it on the heart maybe, or on her tail. When I put the in the right angle in the light, then you can see it. And that's also what I like about it. When I just look at, so I really can see all my shading, and then when I move it a little bit, I can see all those highlights, those golden highlights. Yeah. So that is the purposes when I use those Perfect Pulse powders. Don't know where is this. So I just got a little brush, and then let's just test them, and we just take, or you could also go right into the jar with your brush, but I'd like to just put a little bit of this powder in this cap, you know, like so. We don't need a whole lot of it, but the rest of the powder will then stay in this cap. And then I add a little bit of a water droplet, so I don't need much. Yeah, depending on how much water you use, the more vivid or your color gets. And yeah, I just mix the water with the powder, and yeah, basically this is similar to pigment watercolor, like the ones that you can buy from Coliro, or yeah, the other brand that I can't remember right now. And then let's just do, yeah, I really like this because this is like really bold. I will bring the paper up in a second so that you can see the color a little bit better. So, okay, that's quite a nice color. Here I might have a little bit too much water, so the effect will be a little bit different. Not too strong. But yeah, let's just see how the pink will look. Okay. And by the way, white is a powder. It's basically from the crafting section, and you can use it dry and wet. So So it's a silvery glitter or shimmer included. Okay. So let's see the cappuccino. This is a really nice color. I really like this brown. Let's take a little bit more just to see. The color a little bit better. Yeah. Looks quite. And I think this looks like a pearl color, a silvery pearl color. So try this one like here. As like similar to this, but without sparkle, just with shimmer. Let's take a little bit more. Then you can make it really opaque. Yeah, that was I was looking for. So the more water you use, the more translucent it is, and the more powder you use, the more opaque the color is. Let me just shift those colors a little bit so that you can see the actual color a little bit. And it's almost dried already as well. So with strong light you can just see a strong shimmer, but if you tilt it a little bit, then you can see the actual color. So yeah, and then we are like almost through, but I did get a few liquid watercolors from Ecoline, and I got the, which color is it? I can't find the color I mentioned on this jar. It has a number, but you can see the color here. So this is a turquoise one, a turquoise blue. This is a more darker blue, and then I also got this. Well, this is more turquoise blue, while this is more green turquoise. So. And I will film a video trying those out shortly for background, and I will take you with me. So these are my new liquid watercolors. And then the last thing that I got are those magical Lindy's Magical Autumn Leaves. This basically also is a powder. And yeah, I think it's comparable with watercolor powders. So you mix those with water, or you just take your brush, dip in this powder, and with a wet brush, of course, and then apply it to your page. And so let's take them out. They come in those little jars here, and I haven't tried them out. I will do that shortly, and I will take you with me. We will try those out for a background and to see how those would work, because the effect should basically be as you can see here. So it looks like not only one plain color, but it looks like a really interesting effect, I think. I'm really curious to see if that really would look like that. Yeah, but we will find out together shortly. I will make a video trying those out, just one color, because I want to do a background with them. And yeah, I think that was everything that I got today. Yeah, my pens, yeah, it's enough. I think it's really enough that I got. So you can see I got quite some stuff to play with, to try out. most of them is combined with like water, so do a little bit of mixed media, and or for using it for backgrounds or for finishing touches. So I hope you liked my little supplies haul video today, and thank you for watching. Wishing you all the best, happy coloring, and bye!